हेलो दोस्तों। तो आज हम अपनी इस वीडियो में देखेंगे कि हम PHP की मदद से एक यूजर रजिस्ट्रेशन फॉर्म कैसे बनाते हैं विद द हेल्प ऑफ वैलिडेशंस। In this video we will make a registration form and we will put the validation on the input fields. Here I have a demo which I want to show you. Like, this is my registration form, and in this registration form I have taken the field like name, email, mobile number, and your gender, and a check box of agree to term of services. I've also put some validation on this registration form. If I click submit without filling any details into the registration form, then it will show the error messages like name is required, email is required, mobile number is required, gender is required, and accept terms of services before submit is required. And a message will be shown seen to you that you did not fill the form correctly. I have also used advanced validation, like if I fill 1 2 3 4, instead of string data I am taking the numeric data, and I am trying to submit the form, then it will show only alphabets and white spaces are allowed. And if I put the wrong email like abc.com and try to submit the form, then it will show that invalid email format. And if I टेक द नंबर 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, the number of digits is 11, and I try to submit the form, then it will show the error message mobile number must contain 10 digits. So this is our registration form. Now we will make this registration form. So let's go to the text editor screen. Here I am using some line text, so just create a new file and save this file under the gem folder. Under the gem folder we have to save the file under the htdocs folder. Let's go to under the gem, then htdocs folder. I am saving this file, uh, registration, and the extension of file will be PHP because we are making the registration form in the PHP. So save this file. So guys, our file is created. Now let's try to make the registration form. HTML title is registration form. Under the body, just create a center tag. This center tag is used to just align the content of the form in the center of our web page. Just take a heading 2, and give this registration form. After that I am taking here span element just, and taking the class equal to error, and mentioning that all fields are required. Here I am using break the page. Now let's create form with the form tag. Form, then method equal to post. We will use method post because we want to secure our data. If we use the get method, then whatever data we will fill into the form, it will be shown into our URL. So get is not the secure to post the data, but post method is always secure whenever we want to save data, or we are just sharing data from one page to another page. And action we will perform, like whatever action will be performed on this page, so we have to use the PHP script for this. Like for starting the PHP, we have to use the PHP tags. So this is the starting tag of the PHP. Then we will dollar underscore server and PHP underscore self. These are the uh, predefined variables like dollar server, and the value of I'm passing the PHP self keyword. It will just tell the PHP in PHP compiler that whatever action is to be performed, it will perform on the same page. Now just close PHP and close the form tag. Now we will take our input fields name, and input type is equal to text, and we will give the name of this input text will be equal to name, because we will store the name in this field. Then we will create span element for showing error messages if generated during the submission of the form, equal to error. Then message will be PHP echo dollar name error. This is the key. This is the variable where I'm storing the error messages. uh, I'm just writing for the time saving. I will explain in this video later, so just focus. Span, then br tag for breaking the lines, and again and again I will not write the code. I just copy for the input fields name. This is your email field, and input type will be email, and name of this field will be email, and error will be generated through email error. Now I will create for mobile number, mobile numbers. Input type is equal to text, and name will be mobile number. and error will be generated through error. Now we will create gender and input type equal to radio, name equal to gender, value equal to male, now copy this data, male, female, other, change the value to female, value to other. Again, span element for showing the error messages. Sorry guys. Gender error. Now one input text is just left, agreement of services, input type is equal to check box, and name is equal to agree. Span agree error. Now br tag and just creating the button, input type is equal to submit and name equal to submit, value equal to submit. Now our form is ready. Just add the form tag. Now we will perform validation on this registration form. For the validation, we have to use PHP scripts, and I already told you that for PHP script we have to use the PHP tag. So just I'm starting the PHP tag. PHP tag is started, and I'm closing that PHP tag. Under this tag we will write our validation script. So First of all, we will define variables to empty values. I'm just defining variables. For defining the variable in PHP, we have to use dollar sign. So dollar sign name error equal to dollar sign email error. I'm just defining, don't confuse, I'm just defining the variable in the sequence way. This is the uh, another way to define multiple variables of same type. Mobile number error, dollar sign, dollar gender error, dollar agree error if empty. This these variable are for the storing the error messages. Now we will check. We have to we have to declare another variables where we will check these input fields are backend or not. It's mean like we will check that if input fields are backend, then these variable will help us to set the value of in these input fields. Dollar name equal to dollar email equal to dollar mobile number equal to dollar agree. Now I'm gonna check input field validations. I'm gonna put the if condition if dollar underscore server and checking the request method. If the post request method is generated, request underscore method equal to post, then put the put string validation. If use empty function, this function will return true. This function will return true if the particular input field is backend. If there is some value in a particular input field, then it will return false. So if empty underscore dollar post input field name, then dollar name error will store the message name is required. If if the empty function return false, then it will go under the else condition. then dollar name equal to input underscore data. It is the function that will I create in the later. I'm just creating function and calling that function for checking the validation under the name. Now check if name is only contains letter and white space, because a name cannot contain the numeric value. So use regular expression underscore break match. It should contain A to Z small or A to Z capital. And for $1, pass the variable $100 name. If the condition is not matched, then $name error will store the message only alphabets are allowed. Now we will check the email validation. If email field is empty, $_ post email, then it will show $email error, email is required. If email is required, in the else part we will check the format of email. Email is equal to input underscore data $post email. Now check format for email. If underscore, again we will filter the data of email field, filter underscore where $email underscore filter validate email. Then it will show the message invalid format of email. That's all. Now we will check the mobile number validation. Mobile number validation. Let's again checking if the mobile number field is empty, then dollar underscore post mobile number. Then mobile number error. Mobile number is required, else dollar mobile number equal to put underscore data dollar underscore post mobile number. Now we will check mobile number hold only numeric value, because a mobile number doesn't contain any string value or mixing of the string and numeric value. Then if not break underscore match, 0 to 9 star dollar underscore mobile number. Then mobile number error, only number are allowed. Now if strlen mobile number, now we will checking the length of the mobile number, because the length of the mobile number should not be less than less than 10 or greater than 10. While error must be contain 10 digits. Now, gender validation. Now we will do gender validation. Under the gender validation, if empty, here our input type is radio button, so we have to use each set function. Each set function also check the value of input field is set or not. Post gender, then dollar gender error, gender is required, then else dollar gender is equal to input underscore data dollar post gender. Now validation on agree term services. If interest not it set dollar underscore post agree, then dollar agree error should accept term of services, else dollar agree equal to input underscore data dollar underscore post agree. Now we have done with the validation script. Now we have taken the input data of function calling. Now we have to create the function of it, function input underscore data, and we have to pass the variable as data, then whatever data we are gathering we have to trim that data, then dollar data equal to and return dot. Now we have just completed our validation script. Now just run the registration form. We just give some style to our error messages dot error dot error. What color we should choose? I think color HFF00. I am choosing red color. Now save our file, go to Chrome. This is our first form, demo form. Now local host registration.php. It's saying that it's a registration T localhost. It's giving some error on line 24. So just go to 24. Oh, I have forgot to put the semicolon. Now save and refresh. It's again showing errors on 48 dollar. Now you can see our registration form is ready, and without filling data I am trying to submit on the form. Why? What's the problem? It will not show the error messages because outside the form we have to Now you can see our registration form is ready. There was some mistake in code. Uh, Actually, I have written the wrong wrong tag instead of form tag. I have written the from tag, so I have just make it right. Now save the form and refresh your link. Now if you will click on the registration form, it will show all the fields are required. If the name is numeric, then we will submit. Now it's again showing some error. Line number 82, line number 82, 82. Strip lasses from call to undefined function. Strip lasses. Now the error has been removed. I have removed the unwanted methods that are not working sometime. I have just created the function input data and returning the actual data, which is error free. Now if you give the name in number, then only alphabets are allowed, it will show. If you give the wrong email, then it will show please include an at the rate in the email. If you just put the string data, just remove data from here, then must be contain 10 digits. If you put 10 alphabets, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, then it will show there are only number are allowed. So thank you guys for so thank you guys. If you like these videos, please subscribe my channel, and if you face any issue in between the code, please comment the issue. I will try to resolve your issues.